Hi, this is Tony Poulos at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. I have with me today Ralf Guckert, who is the CTO of Orga Systems. Ralf, good to catch up. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
A lot of things happening in our industry, particularly around the billing space. But what are you seeing as the biggest challenges that service providers are facing right now?
Yeah. Well, Tony, I think the key challenges that the operators are facing are still pretty much the same from a fundamental perspective. So it's about creating innovative products. It's about selling those products and actually make sure that you can deliver. I think what is really changing is that the end users are playing a much more important role now. So the end users are now pushing the operators to do that right. They care for a very good shopping experience. They don't understand if you screw that up. So it's very important about making sure that what you promise you actually do deliver, and you have to deliver that on the first try. So you can no longer afford to really try multiple times to get a product, a simple telecom product to the end user. So I think when you look at the challenges and what that means from the operator perspective, you and I know that the IT departments, they are still pretty complex. All the software stacks that we have out there, they pose a lot of challenges. I would argue that a lot of the marketeers, the product managers or the pricing managers, they are very much affected by this. So I've actually seen product launch documents created by marketeers that spanned like 80 to 100 pages. Taking into account a lot of the IT stack, a lot of the environment that those guys had to deal with.
Well, we shouldn't bash those marketeers. Everybody else does that.
No, I'm actually not bashing marketeers. I'm actually bashing the operator of having a situation not being able to make those guys do a good job. So unleashing the creativity that a lot of those marketeers actually have is actually the job of the company.
But you know that everybody knows Orga. For years, very much at the forefront of charging engines, real-time charging, convergent charging platforms. But here at Mobile World Congress, you're launching a new product, not exactly what we're used to. What's going on there, and what is the product?
I think first of all, you're absolutely right. Orga stands for converged charging and billing. Now, when I talk to our customers, and not only our customers, but a lot of other customers as well, I think what is becoming important is that a company such as Orga needs to support the key business processes that the operators have. So far, we've looked at converged charging and billing. We learned our lessons that convergent charging is very difficult if you don't actually have converged products that you can support all the way. And I'm not only talking pre-postpaid convergence, I'm talking multi-market convergence, fixed line, mobile, all the likes. This is important, so we opted to really look at that from a different angle. So we thought of the concept that we actually talk about is really concept to cash, right? So it's spanning the entire process from creating products all the way down to monetizing those products. So we are trying to extend the classical catalog catalog-driven order management to, I would call it, let's say a catalog-driven revenue management, because our product catalog is really the sole master and needs to drive, on one hand, all the BSS applications, and also be the backbone to all the OSS fulfillment stacks.
Traditionally, they've all been quite separate, though, haven't they?
They have been separate, but I think one of the challenges we just talked about, the complex IT landscapes and the lacks of unleashing the marketing potential that the customers have, require to streamline those processes. There's a lot of breaks in there, and I think what we're trying to shoot with that product is really to improve that and make that a whole lot better.
What's the big advantage, though? It's okay, bringing order management or all the way through from the customer, from conception right through to the customer. What are the drivers? That concept to cash driver we know about, but how are the customers benefiting from that? What do they see? This is a back office function normally.
I would partially agree, but also disagree with you on that one.
Good.
Because
that's all right.
I fully agree that for the operator, there's a lot of benefit in the back office. But for me, a product catalog also needs to support the cross-selling of new things to the end user.
Right.
So you basically contribute with such a product to the user experience that a customer actually has. And with the customer, I mean the end customer. The customer that is really challenging the operator in providing those kind of products.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, our product catalog also provides call it sales means. So it actually allows
That's the critical.
offering of options as they make sense during
Yes.
the sales process. So
Yes.
you actually have to create rules in there that ensure that if you select those kind of components, it actually makes sense to get the other component as well. And those kind of things, the tool, and that's all it is, right? It's just a tool needs to provide to the end user and to the CS, to the guys on the operator side that actually do the selling. So
And presumably the customer can do it online with his device.
Independent of the channel, the customer is actually deciding for.
That's what it's all about, that connected customer, of course.
That's correct. That's our experience, right?
Ralf, great to talk to you and great to catch up. Thanks for spending
Pleasure
some
talking
time
to
with
you.
me. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.